The year was the 1990s. The internet was still in its early days. People were just beginning to explore its potential, and cybersecurity was almost non-existent. Even the world's biggest institutions had weak security, and no one knew where the next threat could come from. Two teenagers, completely different from their peers, had a deep fascination with computers. While other kids played video games, these two spent their time learning coding, networks, and hacking. Their room was dimly lit, illuminated only by the glow of computer screens as their fingers moved rapidly across the keyboards. At first, they tested their skills on small websites and servers. They soon realized that many websites had fundamental security flaws. One after another, they breached various systems. The words "access granted" flashed on their screens repeatedly, fueling their excitement. Then, one day, a crazy idea struck them. What if they tried hacking into a major agency? At first, it seemed like a joke, but soon it became a mission. After days of relentless effort, they stumbled upon a server directly linked to the CIA's network. That was the moment they realized they were no longer playing a game. They were challenging one of the most powerful intelligence agencies in the world. The CIA was thought to be impenetrable, but to their surprise, they discovered a vulnerability that had been left unpatched for years. On their screen, a locked folder appeared, and as they carefully typed in their codes, the lock began to loosen. One by one, they bypassed the security layers. And then, suddenly, something appeared on their screen that made their hearts pound. Top secret files started to open in front of them. "We actually did it," one of them whispered in disbelief. But while they were too caught up in their excitement, they failed to notice one critical thing. The CIA had detected their intrusion. Alarms blared in the CIA headquarters in Washington, D.C. A massive screen flashed red with a bold message: "Unauthorized access detected." A team of cybersecurity experts was immediately deployed. Their first task: trace the source of the attack. On a high-tech digital map, glowing dots moved across the screen, tracking the hacker's location. And finally, the truth was revealed. The attack wasn't from a notorious cybercriminal organization. It wasn't from an elite hacking group. It was from two teenage boys. "What? Just two kids?" A CI officer stared at the screen in disbelief. Within days, the boys were arrested. They were brought into an interrogation room at the CIA, where expert analysts questioned them. The most shocking discovery? They had never received formal training. Everything they knew, they had taught themselves. A detective slid a file across the table and asked in a serious tone, "How did you do it?" The boys exchanged glances and smirked. Surprisingly, since they hadn't stolen or leaked any classified data, they weren't given harsh punishment. Instead, the CIA made them an offer. A new file was placed in front of them, labeled "Cybersecurity Internship Offer." Yes, the very agency they had hacked now wanted them on their team. Those same two boys who once tried to break into classified files were now working to protect them. Those same two boys who once tried to break into classified files were now working to protect them. This story proves one thing: intelligence has no age limit. Those who use their skills wisely can achieve greatness. But those who misuse them will always face the consequences.